What's up, netizens? You're watching DarkStar. What do you call a summon that isn't purebred? A Bahamut. My name's Andy. Color reaction here. Chris, what's up, dude?
Excited.
Final Fantasy VII. Machinabridged. We're finishing out the episode 10 season finale. A little bit more than halfway through it, so this one's a little bit shorter, but fine. We can comment on what we think about the series overall through the first season after we watch this one. So let's go ahead and just jump into it, and then we can do that after.
I'm going to miss this place. I've had an exceptional amount of sex here.
Hey, have you guys even tried to find a way out of here yet?
Oh, yes, we have.
Why would you guys even go through the front door?
Why, indeed. All right, which one of us is gonna check outside?
Got it.
Neither one of you are as dumb as you lead on to be.
Say, we figured a way out of here.
Breaking news. The president of the Shinra Corporation has been killed. Reports say the individuals responsible are none other than the known terrorist group Avalanche, as seen here. The new president of Shinra, Rufus Shinra, attempted to stop Avalanche's assassination, but arrived too late. When reached for comment, Rufus stated, "I loved my father as much as he loved this city and all of its inhabitants. I will not rest until Avalanche is brought to justice." We've just received news that Avalanche is currently attempting an escape. We see now that they burst through the third-story window. We take you now live to our Eye in the Sky and our Channel 7 chopper as this story develops. Jim?
Thanks, Tom. As you can see, the blonde member of Avalanche is attacking the police with a giant sword.
That sword looks very large there, Jim.
It's almost impractical, yet he still uses it for some reason.
What can you tell me about the other vehicle, Jim?
It seems to be a three-wheel truck. And I don't want to scare you folks at home, but there also appears to be a fully armed person of color sitting in the back.
Is that a cat with him, Jim?
Hard to say, Tom. I would say it's more of a dog. Oh, and it appears that Shinra's sitting in the motorball. It looks like the end of the line for Avalanche. Back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Jim. Coming up next, Moogles. Do they deserve full citizenship? And will marriage be next? More at 11.
Now I know we all had
No fucking
a long
way.
day
That was
with
good,
lots to complain about. But I, for one, am sick and tired of fighting robots!
Hey, I think
Really? Because anything would be great right now.
well, it's more of a shocking revelation.
Do it!
And that's how I roll.
I roll indeed.
Well, lightning would kill a robot.
Anyone, everyone would think to do that.
I was being sarcastic.
At least you didn't try to heal it.
Hey!
You know what you did?
So, we can't stay in Midgar anymore, can we?
No,
Oh,
no,
my God.
no.
All right, so I have a proposal. I say we go find Sephiroth, kick his ass and clear our names. Sound good?
I will travel with you, blonde one, because I have no idea where I am.
It's the only way I can see my sweet baby girl safe and sound. Then count me in, Cloud.
I'll go wherever Cloud goes. I feel safest when I'm next to him.
Yeah, I'll go wherever Cloud goes because he feels safest when he's next to me. Safest when he's next to me.
You want to say that again, Tifa?
Excuse me?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Repeat what you just said about me feeling safe around you.
Well, I mean, yeah. Cloud, we've been friends since we were kids. I've always had your back.
Really? Had my back? That's
Oh,
funny.
shit.
Question. Did
Definitely
you
not.
have my back when I didn't want to join Avalanche?
Well, no, but,
That's right.
How
You
about when
did.
you were kids
And
and
what
she
did
picked
you
on
do
you?
again? Was it? Talk to me like an adult. No. Was it asking me for help like a friend would? Oh, I remember now. 4 dudes at a minimum. Am I remembering your threat correctly?
okay, hold on. I admit, I might have stepped over the line a little, alright? But
A little? Implying prison rape is a little to you? Oh, Tifa, you are some piece of work. Honestly, I don't know why I'm surprised you're this way. You've always been like this. Maybe the reason you can't act like a grown-up is because you can't get over the fact that your father was murdered!
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Wait, what did they just do?
It's a delete old file.
Thanks for watching.
I don't know what the old file was.
That, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. And thank you all so much for donating to the Patreon. Thanks to you, we've been able to make this project come to life. December, right? Yeah, click it to watch it. Who knows what movie will list your movie will be. God damn it, I can't get over what just happened. The Legacy of Goku, though, right? Episode 1, click it. That was, what the fuck, man? God damn. But yeah, make sure to click on the description to follow TFS on Twitter.
Been like this. Maybe the
Okay. First of all, it's his dick butt up
Dick
there.
butt, yeah, you got that. So the time went from like fucking insanely high and no gill whatsoever.
Holy shit.
Okay, so it said delete old file, and he said yes, right?
Yeah. So yeah, like 9,000 gold and 50 minutes played. So 5 minutes. Maybe that's them saying like that's deleting
He wanted
Like-
to like erase that memory.
that or like season 1. Oh, you know what? Bring it back. I got you, dude. I got you.
Holy shit.
I could do that all day, dude. So look at their relationship. Cloud, bright-eyed, Barrett, pissy, and then Tifa like, oh, what the fuck ever. And then whenever you switch it, it's Cloud like fucking livid. Tifa's kind of like, and then fucking Aerith is like, yeah. See,
And then she's fucking surprised.
yeah.
He's pissed. So is it like like he's getting like that old relationship of him fucking being her little bitch is fucking over or whatever, and now he's fucking.
Maybe it could be a character shift for Cloud going forward. That could definitely be it. Or 2, like I said, it could just be like them saying like that's the end of season 1.
Mhm.
This is the start of season 2 because it went from. I wonder if the minutes add up to what their timer was on this. That'd be pretty interesting. That the overall minutes for all the episodes ended up to what the timer was on the save slot.
Yeah,
And
cool.
they just deleted it.
Correct.
And now the next one's starting off at 5 minutes. Ooh, what's the next episode? Is it only 5 minutes long? That'd be pretty intense, dude. That would be pretty crazy if they did that. That'd be fucking insane.
No, it's a lot longer than that.
Theory?
I do think fucking Aerith's face though, looking over at
No,
Tifa,
it's
is
great.
priceless.
Great.
she's like, yeah, bitch. That's funny. Which is kind of funny too, because I'm pretty sure like what the actual story. I'm fairly sure it's Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. What's the guy's name?
Love triangle?
Well, no, I think Aerith and Zach. Is that?
Yes,
Zach?
Zach Fair, yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the thing.
Zach and Aerith dated, and then all of a sudden he just stopped writing her and stopped, coming by and seeing her. Obviously, he was dead. And then whenever she met Cloud, it reminded her a lot of Zach, and so she kind of clung to Cloud because Zach was always there to rescue her and keep her safe.
Right.
Which is why the whole like bodyguard situation popped up. Not to mention the sword looked extremely familiar to her. So, because that's where he gets the sword from. And Tifa and Cloud have not always been an item since they were kids. It was pretty much like when he decided he was going to be in the military. That's the funniest part, and that's what I was saying in the video. It's like, she didn't necessarily make fun of him, but a lot of the other kids made fun of him. And like, he had went with her one time up to Nibelheim, and they ended up both falling down. He couldn't protect her. Like, they both fell down and got extremely hurt, and she got way more hurt than he did. And that was what one of his pushes was like, I can't even protect someone who I physically like. I need to do something to be stronger. And so he always set out to be a soldier. And so that's what he told her, like in the middle of the town on their little water tower or whatever. They were up there as kids, and he's like, I'm going to go be a soldier. And then that's whenever she first showed like really any interest, was like, well, if you're going to be a soldier, then you need to make a promise to me. And that promise is that anytime I need you to come save me, no matter where you are, you'll come save me. So, He sent out to be a soldier, and that didn't happen. So.
Facts. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'll be interested to see how they resolve this, because at first it was like, when it was first going off, I was like, okay, well, so she's now she's gonna have to like realize, okay, maybe I pushed him too far away. Like I fucked this, like in the abridged, obviously.
Right.
Like I pushed too far away. I fucked up. Like I gotta fuck it. Like this whole like shitting on him because I like him thing is not working out so well for me. Like I need to actually like fix this. But then he ended it with the fucking shit about her dad. So it was like, I mean, now I'm not so sure that that's gonna fucking fly so well with her. So really not sure what's about to happen here, honestly. And even though I played a chunk of the game, I don't know what happens in the actual game after during this particular part. The rest, you know,
Yeah,
obviously I'm an
everything
expert, but this particular part was not part of the chunk of the game that I played, so so I'm not sure. So
The chunk of the game you played ended a long time ago.
debatable.
Oh, not really. But yeah, so I thought the fucking motorcycle chase scene was hilarious. That was pretty good. They did that pretty well. Although I would have liked to have seen them. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen them actually do like the actual nice cinematic scene, because like that's like a big cinematic scene in the game, where like he fucking gets on the motorcycle and then like fucking whips it around, and like it's actually like nice looking graphics and shit, and then he drives through the fucking window, and then it goes back to those kind of graphics.
Dude, this dog is pretty great, dude. Like they're using the dog so perfect. Like I see a lot of
He's cracking me up.
This was that thing I think a lot of the kind of abridged series, the older ones especially, and these various ones that I've been able to watch in addition to like the really good ones. I think one of the things that the really good ones do that the bad ones don't is sparingly utilize their side characters as jokes meant to interject into the thing, but not as characters that are vastly like important or whatever. Like they focus on the main characters, and then those characters, like this fucking dog or whatever, 13, what's his name?
Red 13.
Red 13. Uh, he only like comes in as like to say something really funny or whatever, and I think that's a lot better than if he was just constantly talking or whatever with them. It's almost like you forget that him and that kind of like really obvious and also weird kind of personality that he's kind of going on or whatever, you kind of forget about it while you're watching everybody else. So then when all of a sudden he interjects and it's like something blatant, like holy shit, or you know what I mean?
That was
then it's like you just didn't see it coming, so it's fucking hilarious. So I think they utilize those characters a lot better doing that than some of the other series that try to like really force these side characters to have like lines and stuff when they're not always necessarily so.
That was fucking hilarious. Holy shit. That came out of nowhere, dude. Oh, that was good.
All right. What? I guess just real quick, what did you think about the first season overall?
I like it a lot. This is definitely jumping really far up there as far as my favorite Brit series, dude. Although I don't know if they could compete because this is a Machinabridged, so separate categories.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still looking at it like how funny it is for the most part. I do think that this first season got a lot better in the second half of the first season. I didn't think Barrett was very funny almost at all when he was talking. Cloud was kind of a little bitch for a little while. Steve was kind of funny, but more in like the short bursts of her being like just a total bitch or whatever. I think when Aerith joined the show, not only was Aerith or the whatever the episodes, not only was Aerith funny, but I feel like everybody separate from her as well started getting significantly better as well. Cloud was better. Barrett has been a lot funnier more recently. I like the shift in Tifa's character from being like, okay, wait a second. Maybe there's something weird going on with this. Yeah, exactly. So I think that was really, really good. I think the villains, stuff like that, the side fill-in things that they've kind of introduced have been pretty funny, a lot better than they were toward the beginning. So yeah, I mean there was some really good parts like towards the very beginning, but I think it's gotten way better over the last
Just
3 or 4
consistently
episodes.
funny over the episodes, yeah.
Yeah. So
I give you that.
that's how I feel about it. I do think it's pretty good, but I'm excited to see more as we go along. This one we kind of know has some episodes left to go or whatever, so part of this is still some build-up stuff. It's not necessarily the whole thing, so we
Yeah.
kind of have to see the whole overarching thing to put everything else into context too. Like, for example, this is just completely separate like example, but like Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings by itself as a movie is not very good, but as like a setup to all of the Lord of the Rings, it was good because it was good for what it was supposed to be. But if it was just by
Right.
itself, it wouldn't have been that great. But because of how it fit into everything, I'll see this
Imagine
the
that,
same
dude.
way.
Imagine to go back and look at that first movie, and it's like that's just it. Like there
Yeah.
never was anything else afterwards.
Yeah.
Imagine how fucking crazy that shit would be, dude. Like, oh my god. Like
No.
they never got rid of the ring. None of that shit ever
Yeah.
happened.
None of the stuff that happens, dude, would happen. You'd still have the fucking memes for my axe and my bow, though. So that's nice,
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah. So I'll be kind of looking at this too. Like if it continuously gets better as the series goes along too, and like it does the whole arc of the entire story, then this first season could even bump up even further than it did, just because I know that it was setting up for all the future episodes. As it stands right now by itself, it's still pretty good, but it could be. I could look back on it with even more respect or whatever you want to call it, knowing that it was the reason why we could have all these. Kind of another great example is Red versus Blue. Like the first 5 or 6 seasons or whatever, like yeah, okay, they were funny and blah blah blah. Like, but if it was by itself, it wouldn't be that amazing of a series. But all the crazy stuff that's happened from like the end of season 6 onward was only possible to be as epic as it was because of those setup seasons or whatever at the beginning of it. I think that's a better example of what I'm talking about.
It's fair enough.
Anyway, all right, next week we'll start on season 2. Till next break, catch you on the dark side.
What's up, YouTube? If you enjoyed that video, then don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. And if you want early access to our other reaction series, which why wouldn't you? You can also support us on Patreon. Also check out Twitter and Twitch. Links are in the description below, and thanks for watching.